Why would I quit my 9 to 5 to start a 9 to...
Good morning, Mr. Tyler.
Hello, Randy.
I mean, good afternoon.
I was going to say it's actually the afternoon. All right, trying to do attendance. All right, let's see here. We got Miss Kennard's here. Everybody be coming late, huh? I don't get it. All right. Did they tell y'all it's 12:30 y'all supposed to be here? I don't know. I got to look at the schedule. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. All right, let's see here. I'll go back and do attendance. Open that up for me. All right, everybody. So it's 12:20 to 1:20. Try to work on getting here on time, please. Let's see, Kennard is here. Randy's here. You might want to log into your Scratch profiles. You have a quiz. You have to use your profile to make it work. Everybody getting back from lunch late. That's what's happening. All right. Come on now. Edsby, work with me, not against me. I just said Randy is present. It didn't log. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go through our routine. Ms. Kennard, can you take care of the 5 basic norms for me?
No one has the right to hurt another person. Education in the class of my sector. We will never behave in a way that would discredit ourselves, our school, or our family. In Excel Academy of Southwest student always act with integrity. We take pride in Excel Academy of Southwest.
That's awesome. Randy, can you read the 5 academic norms there? Randy, you there?
Yes. I'm sorry, Mr. Taylor.
Okay. Can you read the 5 academic norms?
Yes. We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participant. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary
endeavors. Okay. So let's see here. We go through. And where are we at with this? Come over here. Okay, thought I saw Lee Carter. That's why I was pausing, but I don't see him no more. All right, so you missed out on a great GGI, man. We had a bunch of musicians there, students that did participate. They got their points. I took note of the names while they were talking. So, man, try to come to GGI. They're going to try to bring more events like that to you all. This one was extremely interesting because it was about mental health mostly, then financial literacy. Learned a whole lot. So 11:15, I think they ran all the way out almost to 11:59 or something because there was a lot of good discussion. But this is a requirement. You're supposed to go on to GGI for life skills and find out about opportunities. So try to make it your business to go to GGI, right? You need a link or something, you can reach out to me. So this is what occurred. We had all sorts of guest speakers. They gave a lot of powerful knowledge or just experiential knowledge of how to make it in life and how they got started. So, next time around, try to make it there. It was pretty cool. He talked about that. It's the last day for it. So now I want to discuss the points. So who is okay? So I thought Lee would have came back. All right. So Ms. Kennard, can you read what's on the screen there?
Every Wednesday and Thursday, learn the code from the convenience of your home and get extra credit for some of the classes. The pandemic's effect on the coding job market. Why learn the code? The surprising 5 benefits of coding. Interested? Join back at link at 4 p.m.
Thank you. So look, there's a few students taking advantage of this. If you know you are not doing well on those quizzes, like the quiz today, you can do your best. And then if you start participating next Wednesday and Thursday, you gotta participate both days and do projects with Miss Lane. And I'll try to pop in as often as I can. You will be basically given a quiz score restored. So that's another way to pass the class, but you got to show up to the coding session. Let me move on. Okay, we already had Title I last night. Randy, can you read what's on the screen there, sir?
Daily tasks. Students will be able to complete the evaluation in Edspeed. Hello, aspiring STEM students. Welcome to class. Inside of Edspeed can access all pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to review by 4 p.m.
Thank you, Randy. All right. And now a couple of points for Ms. Kennard. There we go. All right. So, Mike here, can you read the blackboard there?
MIT Scratch and Microsoft Make code projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone. However, functionality will be limited. An actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. For questions or concerns, email me at mtyler@kids.org.
Thank you, Ms. Kennard. Lee Carter came back. Okay. Ms. Kennard, I gotta ask, did I send you any nominations for any programs already? So many of y'all I sent names for.
No.
Okay. Do you think that would be something you're interested in and trying to make some money doing this type of stuff? Yes, Smith. Yes, no, maybe. Or maybe do you need time to think about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Yeah, you do, or you need time to think about it?
But maybe yeah.
Okay. All right. So I was just gonna let your parent know later on today the great work you're doing, and then tell them, y'all discuss it. So it's a great opportunity. Lee Carter, I'm gonna need you to read what's next on the screen here. You there? Dun, dun, dun.
Well, students will be able to animate computer science code blocks, algorithms for a variety of operator categories. conditional statements. Classroom time of the day is Corey. Word of the day is in chamber.
And no, take your time.
Cumbrace.
Almost, you got it, man. Encumbrance. Okay, so you got your points. Great job, Lee. All right, so everybody, I want you to log into EDSB because that's where you're going to be finding the instructions for today's assignment. All right, come over here and let this give us the screen a chance to change or transition. So if we're in EDSB, I'm just going to start you off. This is a quiz day, so I can't, do too much for you, but I can get you started at least. You're in EDSB now, and basically what we're doing is we want to come down a bit to where it says quiz, right? So I'm going to put this in the chat for a student to read out loud. I'm just going to get Randy to do it because I haven't heard from him in a minute. Randy, are you ready to read something or?
Yes.
All right, 1 second, Randy. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm putting everything in the chat. I want you to read. Randy, can you go right ahead?
All right. Hello and good day to all future scientists. You will need to create a Scratch account and utilize the tutorial to create this project efficiently. The link to begin creating your project for today is Exploring Functions Squeaky Toys Remix. Use the code to recreate, remix your own sprites and backdrop for the entire program. All segments of code need to be ready by tomorrow morning's class. Please keep in mind that you must choose your own sprites and backdrops for this project and all future projects. Stay safe as well as warm out there. And send.
Thank you, sir. So look, the project, we've been doing this since Tuesday, right? We was off on President's Day, but you're going to open up 2 screens. So I'm going to show you how to do that. One should be a place where you can begin coding. The other should be a screen that shows you the example code so you can follow it block by block. Now, go ahead and some of y'all open up that link, the second one that says Exploring Functions Squeaky Toys. So I'm going to open it up over here with mines. See if it'll open up for me. So make sure these links work for you all. Excuse me. All right, there we go. Where did it go? Where did the link go? Come here, you. That's Rush. I think about what Rush said earlier. Come here, you. You gotta sometimes force computers to do what they're supposed to do. That's why I like being an engineer. Computer can be like, I don't want to do it. Okay, all right. I got you. I got you. Okay, all right. So let me change my screens again. And I wanted to show you this view. So I got it open twice, but this is what it's supposed to do. If you're confused, just click on it and test it out. Now I'm going to show you what it's supposed to do. In fact, let me remove this. Put this here. I didn't know I had it open over there like that already. So the first link in the chat is to get you started on MIT Scratch. The second link is the example link. So I did it this way so you can follow it in order. Now you're ready to code. So let's see what this thing does first. Now this is my example code I gave you, what you're going to use to finish this assignment or this quiz today. All right, move this out my way. And basically you got how many sprites here? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, almost 14 sprites. You got to choose 14 sprites before you start coding, everybody. And then sprite by sprite, reprogram it using this example code that's given here. Okay, so let's see what this project does, because yours is going to have to do the same thing. Do know that you can add your own sounds if need be, so you can make it even more creative. Okay, so let's start this program off. It's going to get kind of loud, so I'm going to back away from the computer a little bit. Okay, and I know there's more to the song, just like a Christmas beat or something, but I'm gonna come over here, and that's what it's supposed to do overall once you get done programming everything. All right, so you're gonna choose the same number of sprites, All I ask is don't cheat. Some students are trying to send me other students' codes, and they're not knowing that I can see how that happened because it's all on Scratch. They show if a project has been copied over from another person. So don't do that. Don't submit somebody else's work. Do your own and be creative and original, right? Because cheating is not good for any student. Just do the work and you'll learn it. Now I'm gonna come out of this. And what you want to do is, like I said, side by side, have your example code ready to work on. So the first thing you want to do is once you start your own new project, you want to get rid of that cat. So I'm going to go and File. You can't use that kitten either. You got to use your own sprites, right? So File, New. I'm going to hurry up and give you time to work on this. And waiting for it to load. And you see this cat here, you want to first remove him because you got to choose your own, right? So remove him. And don't forget to share your work and everything. And then now let's choose a sprite. So you got up to 11 or 14 you got to choose. I'm going to show you how to choose a few just to get you started. So I'll click on choose sprite. My computer is moving like molasses. It is time for a new system. Yeah, this one's coming out to pasture. All right, so I'm going to choose this. It looks like he's an MC Hammer guy or something. He's dancing. And he has a costume, so he's moving, right? The next what we want to do is, you're right, you can start doing it, sprite by sprite coding it. So we got the sprite chosen. And then what you want to do is make sure you follow the blocks. So I'm starting with the very first penguin, which is going to be my first sprite. You can reposition it once you get done coding stuff, but don't forget you still need your backdrop too. So I'm just showing you how to get started a little bit because this is a quiz. I can't do too much. Now, I went to my events because the first block of code in this example is the yellow one, or is that gold? Either way, it's called events. So you just match up the colors and you can find it. One thing that gave students troubles, we did this on Wednesday and Thursday. You need to make variables. So if you forgot how to do that, we can talk about it again next week, but you might want to use your asynchronous time better this time, right? To understand that technique. So you go to my blocks and you're going to pretty much create a new block, right? It's right underneath variables. I'm not going to teach you how to do that because we discussed this already and some students got it right. Now, I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to put this here, okay? Then you just follow the steps, all right? So the next one is a sound block, right? Because it's purple. So sound. And what type of block did they grab from over there? Set size to. Set size to. Is that purple or blue? I got to be careful. So that's not actually, it's looks. Here we go. So that's got to be size, and that's purple. All right. Now, what was I grabbing? Set size to, right? And I'm looking for it. It's right here. So this is just like Legos. Everybody's saying it's hard to do. No, it's not. First, be logged into your Scratch account. Then just follow the blocks for each sprite. Make sure you reprogram them all. Okay. This also has a setting of 60%. There we go. That's as far as I can go because I want to give you all 20 minutes to work on this. I'm be asking you to share your screen. Now, I know, Ms. Kennard, you can't share your screen, so all you're going to do is just send me the link, all right? I can't share. Just remind me, I'm old. I might ask you, can you share your screen? I might have forgot because I'm still calling people and doing emails and stuff. So 20 minutes, everybody, be ready to share what you have, even if it's just a link that I can open up on my screen and display for credit, okay? You'll be able to put the link in the chat and I'll review it and see how far you got, okay? So everybody, don't forget one other thing. You need to somehow put the word in the day and the classroom term of the day in your coding. So I'm gonna copy this over here and I'm gonna name it, right? Because that's another thing people don't do. It should be entitled something. It should be the actual name of the code, right? And then instead of remix, you remove the word remix in your naming and put your name. So in this case, it's gonna be Tyler for me, right? Now notice this orange box next to this title part, and it's orange only because you haven't shared your project yet. You have to do that, otherwise the link you send to me won't allow me to see anything, okay? And if I do that, if I see that in the grade book, I just give you a 0 until you fix it. So just, do these things and you'll be okay. So share it out. Then once it's shared, it'll take you to this part where it says your project is now shared. That means it's ready to be sent to Mr. Tyler so he can review it. Once you're finished with everything, you're going to click on copy link. That means all of the sprites are programmed and it's ready to go. And you've tested it. Make sure it works, right? Copy the link, and then you're going to send it to me at ESB, or you can put it in the chat when the share out feature is done. So we don't have to have people figuring out how to share screens. I was thinking about that last night. So you just put your link in the chat and we can see if you got it right or not. All right, now, where's that clock? After the 20 minutes, we're going to review our objective at least twice more. So there'll be opportunity to find out what the word of the day was and classroom term day again. I just want you to focus on trying to get 2 to 3 sprites programmed for your in-class points that go towards your quiz, okay? So the part that you do on your own has a certain amount of points. The part that you do in class has a certain amount of points. And together, that gives you 100%. Don't forget about the exit slip part 2. That actually makes it 100%. So start doing all those things, and we'll see how far we've gotten in 20 minutes.
We made USAA insurance for veterans like Martin. When his insurance to get it done right.
Mr. Tyler,
Yes, ma'am.
do you know the square root of 64?
Square root of 64.
Yeah.
Use your calculator for that, right?
I ain't got no calculator with me.
Yes, you do.
Well,
Google.
but you don't know, you just can't tell me.
No, it ain't that I don't know it. I'm trying to make sure you learn it. If I tell you it, you never learn how to do it, right?
But what about that? Okay, so it be this square, it be this number on top of it. It's a square root. It's a square root and it's number inside, right? But then it's a power on the top of the number. How do you do
Oh,
that?
so you're talking about what root?
What root?
Yeah, that's it. So basically it has, so you have square root. If it's a 3, it's the third root. If it's a 4 up there, it's a fourth root.
Oh.
So yeah, so that's gonna take a lot of time me explaining to you, but because you got to break down what a square root is, okay?
Right.
So let me see if we can do this on the screen. You see my screen?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna help you or not, but honestly, you start a document so you can see this. She said, "You don't know how to do it? No, it ain't that, girl. I just can't always give you the answer. I'll show you how." Let's see here. I'm waiting for my screen to change. Okay, now just want to open a document so you can see what I'm doing. All right. Now, if you take a look, I'm gonna type in, for instance, what is yours exactly? What number's up there?
So it's 3.
So it's to the root 3, basically.
Oh, to the root. Okay.
I'm trying to tell you how to say it correctly mathematically. So yours looks right. So let me write it on the screen the best I can. So you see this, I guess. So you see a 3, and then let me zoom in. So everything is running slow. This is like painful, and it's like raised up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like that. And turn it off. So I think I know exactly what you're saying. Then I'm gonna put the symbol for square root in there. Okay, and then root. Math.
Okay, girl. I'm trying to teach.
Okay. We got root. And there it is. So yours is actually right here, cube root.
Yep, there it is. That's what you told me.
Yeah. Well, I told you it's to the root 3. So the cube root, and then inside, underneath, basically, the parentheses is, you said 64, right?
Yep.
So the easiest way to do that is to rewrite it after what it actually is. The square root, if you're doing it, of 64 looks like this. Did somebody just leave? It looks like somebody did. So the square root, I'll figure it out afterwards, pretty much looks like this. And I should share your, so do me a favor, Kennard, put your email address in the chat, and I'll share this document with you so you can use it for reference later. Uh-oh, I lost signal. There he goes. So now where's the root at? Let's see here. Let's go to root again. And I'm going to do square root. Now that I have that, it's 64 and equals, right? So there's the square root, how you normally see it. That's just going to be basically this. 1 divided by 2. That's what the square root is. And then it's raised, 64 raised to that. 64. And this is going to be the exponent of it. Okay, so let's come here. And we're going to raise that to an exponent level. Next, we have, I don't know if you can see that. I just want to make it bigger for you. Did you put your email address in it? The chat is off, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So I think you can see what I'm doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now how do we write the same thing for over here for the root, the cube root? Well, you come up and instead of 1 over 2, you have what? Well, 1 divided by 3. Okay, so give that a try. I'm gonna grab your. Did you put your thing in there?
Yeah.
There it is. Okay. I didn't know if I could do it that fast for you. I was like, how would I do that? Well, man, like you don't do anything else, Mike. Is this for my class or a different class, girl?
My little sister, I can't help her with these kind of things.
Oh, it's for your little sister. You get me to help out your family members.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's admirable. How's your project coming as far as your coding?
I got all my things in. I'm trying to, I'm trying to put the code in.
Okay.
Like how to change how they map work or whatever. I use dinosaurs.
Okay. All right, so I'll check it out once you're done with it. But I'm sending you the document now so you can use that as your reference to help out, I guess, your family member. Did you get it?
Hold on.
You ready for your next escape? Four Winds Casino is open and ready to welcome you back. With our guests and team members in mind, we've implemented enhanced health and safety protocols while still offering superior service, fun, and winning excitement. We appreciate your loyalty.
Dang. All right. Let's see here. All right, move this out the way. Okay, so can I get, let's see here. Lee Carter, can you read the objective and the terms there? Lee Carter, you there? All right. How about Mr. Randy? Can you read the objective on the screen there?
So bad. Anime computer science
Oh,
code.
hold on. Students will be able to.
Students will be able to animate computer science code blocks to algorithms for a variety of operator category conditional statements. Classroom term of the day is query. Word of the day is encumbrance.
There you go. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to need you guys to share your screens for a moment, or rather, put your link in the chat. So I'm putting the chat open. I want you to copy your link right now so I can review it and give you in-class points. So you should have your project shared. Let me show you what I mean by that. And if we come here to this, you'll see, I'm waiting for it to load for you guys. There's a copy link button here. So you should be able to go to C project page. So if you're coding, and again, the chat's open right now, so you just put your link in there and wait for this screen to change. And, you know, if you're here and you're still coding and stuff, you're going to click on C project page, make sure it's shared, and copy link and put it in the chat. So the first person up is Miss Kennard. 1 second. I'm trying to get her link to start. There we go. Awesome. Let's see how far she's gotten. So you should be able to see her screen coming up. Very good, Ms. Kennard. You named your stuff and looks like you got it ready to share. This is what she's talking about with the dinosaurs. So let's see what it looks like.
Ain't nothing in them. They ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh, okay. So there's no codes yet, but you got your sprites set up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're still trying to code everything. Let's see how far she got. She said ain't none in them. Okay, so she's got them all, you know, in here. And it took a little bit of time, and she got her background. So it's like she at least got started. She got her in-class points. Now all you got to do is just go through one by one and code everything, right? And don't forget to save so I can see it when you change it again, okay? The link should stay the same, but you got to make sure you save your work each time. If you're not sure how to save your work, you click on File, and there should be a Save button. And in some cases, it'll ask you, do you want to save in the corner here? And you can just save your work. So great job, Ms. Kennard. Keep working at it. Close this. Next up, let's see, Randy, can you share your link and how far you've gotten in the chat? So you just go to your project page, copy your link over, put it in the chat so I could try to review it. Lee Carter, are you there? I was calling on you earlier. You didn't respond, sir. Did you disappear? His camera's off, so that's why I'm asking. All right, Lee. Rush, while I'm doing this, can you are you available to contact him and see what happened to him?
No, Miss Tyler. I ain't done with it yet.
All right, but you still got to share your link so I can see how much you started on, man.
Hold on.
Okay, so copy your link and put it in the chat so I can review it real quick and get your in-class points. You did start on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what you got so far. Randy, I'm waiting on you too, man. Are you there? Uh-oh. I think Randy stepped away too. Oh, okay, left. Maybe he's having internet issues. Hope he comes back. You got it, Lee? What happened? You got a link? Mr. Carter, what happened to you? Oh, he left. Okay. I don't know. All right, so Ms. Kennard, you'll be able to leave class in 4 more minutes to get ready for your next period. Just try to finish up all the coding and turn it in by 8 p.m. tonight so you can get full credit. Actually, you leave it in 3 more minutes. I got to follow up with Lee Carter and Randy and the rest of the class after this. Okay, Ms. Kennard, great work. Keep it up, please. Turn in when you can. You're free to get ready for your next period. I'm going to start shutting the room down.
See you, sir.
See you later. All right, Rush, I'm about to shut the room down and get the next room ready.